Hello everyone! So, welcome back to another stream. It's going to be interesting. What I'm trying to do today is looking at some stuff on Twitter specifically for Mass Builder. I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride, considering you like looking at a lot of this stuff anyway. So, I'm just going to go in and take a look at this stuff because honestly it's pretty interesting just seeing how crazy and also how creative people can be in the Mass community. So let's check this out here. First one. Okay, so this looks like somebody just getting started on the game, mainly because you can see like with people that are normally getting started, they'll start out with the default stuff, they'll unlock it, and then they'll slowly progress into doing their own custom stuff, which will be a lot better and more creative. The thing that I like about this one though is the right arm on it here with the camo on it. Looks pretty damn cool. The color scheme reminds me of the Epion a bit. Pretty neat, like that. Including the leg here as well at the bottom left that has that neat little glowing stripe in it. Really loving that. I love the way that people get creative with some of these screenshots as well. Like the whole idea of just being able to change the lighting and make this look really dynamic. That looks cool. Really do love some of these poses. I know they're all like pre-done by the game, but it's cool. So let's see what this is. Vorpal Bunny. Okay, so this clearly, this kind of looks like what, a Playboy bunny here a little bit. You've got that thing going on with the whole costume. It's interesting to see people do female mass builder or mass suits, primarily because it's so damn hard. This one is clearly stacked, you know, massive thighs. Let's see here. I like the use of the claw up here. That's pretty cool. Oh, and a scythe as well? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool, that one. I do like that. It's so hard to do female mass suits at the moment anyway, really neatly. Oh, Digimon! Okay, so there are a couple... I looked at this before, and there are a couple of Digimon like this that are going to be really cool to see. This one in particular is... Oh, Imperial Dramon. I'd actually forgot, to be honest. But yeah, this looks so cool. It's like, I knew this was going to happen when the game came out because, like, in Gundam Breaker 3, you used to get a lot of, like, Wargreymon builds and Omnimon builds. So this looks really cool. I'd love to see more Digimon, especially some of, like, the Royal Knights and stuff. Primarily just to see if it can be done. You know, it just takes a little bit more creativity, but I'm loving that. Love the giant sword as well. I wonder what the biggest sword you can make in Mass Builder is. That looks so cool. I like the way they've used the triple barrel guns here for the feet as well. Let's keep going down. Ooh. Okay, that's really neat. I like the way that they've used one of the quite a few of the insert parts here. It looks like one of the vents maybe, and then an extra bit to make a head unit that's totally unique. The gun obviously is like what looks like a standard mass gun. You know, the detonator type. Let's have a look here. I love this. Like, go back for a moment there. I love the shape of the torso. The torso is made up of what looks like 4 parts on top there. Then 2, I'm assuming 2 either side and 1 here. That's pretty cool, that. Then we've got the legs, which look like they might be unique as well. I'm looking at maybe 1, 2, 3 there, 1 there. Another 2 either side and then 1. Love seeing how people build up stuff because like with everything in this game, just because there's a lot of creativity, it also means that it's pretty fun just to pick apart a lot of these builds and see how people have done it and get ideas for your own stuff. So like for instance here, you can clearly see they've used like the custom thrusters just here, which looks pretty cool. Well, actually, they're like cannons or whatever, but they've used them as thrusters. We got these 2 giant wings that are along the back here that look pretty cool either side. Looking real nice. I love the way they've done this. And this is the Hymax 3. Really loving how they've done the head and everything and the shoulders. The shoulders are kind of branched out a little bit like the AIS or the ARC's silhouette frame from Phantasy Star. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so yes, okay, so somebody else has done the unicorn, similar to I've been doing it. That's a pretty cool adaptation, actually. That's actually pretty damn accurate. Then we've got the Sinanju, and I don't know what they've done here, but they've clearly made the Neo Zeong. Like, I'm loving that. Let's try and break this down. The Neo Zeong in the center. If I step to the side for a sec, you can see the Sinanju here. But that Neo Zeong, man, that's nuts. I'm really enjoying that. Let's try seeing if we can move the background a little bit. There we go. So I just step out the way for a moment, and then you can see the Sinanju just here, and just oh, there we go. Just so the image is a little bit better. It's fine. It's no big deal. Okay. So we've got. Let's have a look through here. What else we got? We got Gridman. Okay, that pose is looking pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, that is actually pretty accurate. I don't know if anybody else has seen any of these before, but that is pretty accurate to the reference, which is also what I like about M.A.S S. Just the fact of you can actually get it really accurate to the source material, or rather the stuff that you're referencing. I really love the way that they've got a reflective material on the top here that makes you able to see the eyes through it. Like, the eyes are just glowing off the top there. That's really cool. Part of the fun in M.A.S. is deliberately doing stuff like this and then seeing, you know, like, what people's reactions are to it. Like, if they come in and immediately go, wait a minute, is that something else instead of M.A.S., then you've done your job right. Let's see what this is. Not quite sure what this is meant to be, but I like the head unit here by the look of it. We got, like, this giant cloak on either side, and then a set of missiles and a sensor pod on top. I think that's using default legs though for a bit of it. Yeah, there's default legs and feet. That's not bad. I love the extra weapons as well. They're looking a little bit like jet fighters or something. Like here, you can clearly see them a little bit better here, but they look like jet fighters. They look really cool. They've used like the beam cannon style barrel here for the end of it, and then we've got the wings that are made up of what looks like two other parts, some vents here, and then like two other fin parts at the back. That's pretty cool. I love it when people get creative with those style things as well, primarily because not many people touch those. Everybody goes for like the main mass unit, but not actually the additional orbital weapons. Oh, okay, really liking the look of this so far. Like, we got the giant fists going on. I like the color scheme. The cool missile pods. A lot of the leg unit looks like it's. I was gonna say looks like it's default, but I can see, or I can see little bits of custom armor here and there. It reminds me of something off like Vtuber or something. Let's see what the tweet says. Experimental machine. Okay. So I've used the knuckles for the hammer. I love that. Love that shot there. That looks pretty cool. Okay, what we got here? Huh. Special detail machine. I mean, there's a lot of detail on it. I'm not going to deny that. There's a lot of surface detail on this. It looks like they've taken the default machine, maybe switched around some parts, and then added a lot of armor plates to it. Looking pretty cool. I do like that. I wonder whether they're just seeing how detailed they can get this, because you can see all the different armor parts here that are slightly segmented and sort of just intersecting with each other. Do like that though. That's another take on how to do stuff. Ooh. Oh, I like the pattern on that scythe. I don't know whether it's visible here. Don't know whether it's visible here, but the scythe has some kind of like not tech, but like grid pattern going across it, and it's reflective. That's actually really cool. I really love that. And And then we've got like the dark bluey purple and the yellow colour scheme going on there. Oh, and there's another one that's slightly different. I like the head unit for that one as well. Kind of reminds me of the Pale Rider. Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Somebody's made a GIF here that had me going then. So I imagine if you could like just go and take something like this in game. Yeah, that's totally not what was meant to happen with me there, but you know, my arms tend to be a little bit crazy and have a mind of their own. But yeah, look at that. Imagine if you could take something like that in. Like Vermilion, do us a favor, just do something like this where we can cycle through the glow colors. It'd be so funny, just as like an option. What the? That one kind of reminds me of something from Gundam a little bit. It's because of the eyes going on here. I do like the glowing blades there as well. But that looks really cool. I love the way that people have started using more of the rounded parts. You know, because the rounded parts don't get used too much. And hello. So here's like a female frame. That looks pretty cool. Gonna leave a like on that one to get ideas from that one as to how to do your own female frame because it's so hard. Greymon, I love this War Greymon. Like he gets made in every single customizable game by the look of it because you can see him in like Gundam Breaker 3 and things. But this is a really good representation. Maybe bulk him out here and there. Have we got any with his claws? Oh, that's Imperial Dramon, I think. The normal version. Garage is becoming more chaotic. I'm just trying to figure out how this has been done here. So it's using one of the head units and then one of the armor plates, four of the wing bits, and then a couple of like eye bits either side. Really loving the Digimon builds. They look really cool. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, somebody did something very similar to this recently. I can't remember who it was, but somebody did something very similar to this that ended up looking like Wukong with a lot of details. It was so cool. I think it is actually meant to be Wukong. Let's have a look. Oh, no. It's meant to be something kind of similar. I like the necklace and everything they've got going on. And the color scheme. Really love it when they actually try and make it look as though they're actually in the environment instead of it just being like a background that lights up the machine. Okay. Oh, there's there's a shot of how they did the Neo Zeong. That's so cool. The only way to get it, and because that's another one. Hey Vermilion, can you do us a favor? Can you make like a transparent material so we can just make stuff like see-through or whatever? Oh, that's totally not how this was meant to be. I love the way I'm not even touching like the other side of the tracking here, and automatically I'm just having my hand go all over the place. But yeah, Vermilion, if you can get us transparent stuff so that things like this can have like see-through leg parts, so it can make it look as though it's floating, that would be great. Along with the rave lights that I asked for before, you know, that'd be cool in one of the later updates, like 0.9. Really loving how that's done because it actually is really accurate, and I didn't expect something like that. Ooh, there's that take on the unicorn. Okay, so they've done the standard shield, then they've done the X bit on it, and then tried doing the Gatlings with individual barrels. I do like the head unit though. That is pretty accurate. Like you can get away with the double barrels on this a lot easier. What you can do is you take one of these detail parts and you duplicate it. Then you take the barrel sections in the, I think it's the components or the end option menu, basically, where you can find all the linking tools and things. You pick one of those out, you put it at the end of the barrel. It's normally like 3 cylinders attached together, and you can basically make a tri-barreled Gatling gun really fast. I do love that head unit though. The head unit looks pretty accurate, and I'm loving the way that they've used the orbital bits here for the extra shields that are going to be flying around. So cool. And then of course we've got the individual bits here. So we've got that one, which really does look good. Hey Trixie, I wonder what would want to be the hardest mobile suits to build. Probably something with rounded surfaces, to be honest. Maybe some more of the Xeon stuff. Maybe the Shambalo. The only reason I'm saying that is because of how big the damn thing is, but honestly, I'm not quite sure right now. Because almost anything you can think of is getting made. I was gonna say has been made, but it hasn't. So clearly they've done. Oh, I see. So okay, so this is. Come on, hand. Seriously, this is what I was talking about before. If you look at the arm in the distance on the left side of the screen there, this is what I was doing before for my own unicorn, which was taking some of the vent bits or some of the bits that look like cannon barrels or whatever and joining them together to make the beam saber section that flips up from the back of the arm. That's really cool. That although their arm section is a lot more accurate than mine. I'm gonna have to look at that later on to see how they've done that because that looks so much more accurate. And then there's the Neo Zeong. I can't get over how good that looks. Like seriously, if you'd have told me someone is going to make that in M.A.S S, I wouldn't have believed you because of the way that M.A.S S works with all the building and everything. But clearly, I was thinking a little bit too inside the box, you know. And there's the Sinanju. This Sinanju looks really good as well. I love the way they've actually managed to capture all the shape detail out of this. It's so good. It's like black magic at this point, you know. Oh, there's the unicorn. There's the unicorn in action. But of course, I'm not going to bring it up on Twitter because what will probably happen is the video will go all blurry. And then we got that one from before that we looked at the very beginning. Work in progress. Ooh, some more stuff here. I love the colour scheme on this, like that dark blue and orange. It kind of accents it. I feel like part of this is custom and part of it is using stock stuff, but it still looks really cool. I'm loving the green sort of military camo thing going on here. The thing is, you can make the stock stuff look really nice just with messing around with certain things. Hi Blitz! I'm so glad that save sharing thing is in this community. I need to actually get on that and actually get it and download it and actually use it, you know, because otherwise, what? Wait, what? They've done Nanoa? Is that Nanoa? Hang on. Oh my god, I need to take a look at that build later. Let's just like that. I need to take a look at that because I'm doing something similar. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute, I recognize that. That's Nanoa. Okay, that's got me happy, you know. But yeah, I need to download the save thing later on so I can actually save my own builds. Okay, so here's the unicorn again. Work in progress. I'm hoping I can get my head model to look pretty good like this because this is looking real nice. And oh, they've even been nice enough to show off all of the different parts. Hello. Totally not liking that for the sake of research. You know, research. Its spearhead is spinning while it shoots. What, for Nanoa? Let's have a look. It might be using one of the revolving weapons. I'm not quite sure because there are some that are animated that do that. Maybe build Super Fumina. No. I'm good with what I've got at the moment. Like trying to build my stuff is pretty hard already. I feel like this so looks like a Zaku. Let's have a look. I tend to lean towards the Zeonic design, says the creator here. So yeah, this is supposed to be a Zaku variant by the look of it. Using, I think, stock parts. That's not too bad though. I do like how even with stock stuff you can get really, really damn close to you know, builds that look like other things, say like for instance out of Gundam and stuff. And then when you use the accessories, that's when it starts getting really fun. I feel like this is another stock thing. I do like the arm shield blade thing here going on. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of Curios's shield. Time to make the Super Zaku F2000. What, that appeared in what was it? Builders. It was the origin, the first series for the build series, beginning G, I think. Practical Zaku says, "Who has summoned me?" Hello, nice to see everybody dropping in. So yeah, we're just looking through everybody else's builds and checking out, see how creative they are. Some of these I've seen before. You can have a blast making Norris Packard's Goof custom. I feel like the Goof custom would be pretty easy right now. Here we got a little bit more of a bulkier design. I think part of this is using stock. I really do. Come on, you gotta love the color scheme on this, because yeah, it might be slightly edgy. You've got like the black and the purple and the red, but it works so well together because you've got the black and the purple that are kind of this sort of dull metallic color with a slight bit of gloss, and then you have the red that's completely glowing that accents everything else on the build. So cool. Love the little red accents on the arm here as well, and just in little pieces, just to really make it pop in bits. And I love that. I need to actually mess around with this spear section as well, because it's one of the different grips for the spear that makes a massive handle, or like a guard at the top of it. It looks so cool. It looks so dark. Indeed, it does. Ooh, on the other hand, we've got one that's got like these mini axe scythes. This looks really cool. Primarily just because I've never seen somebody use axe scythes before. Oh. Kind of reminds me of Tall Geese a little bit. And that's using stock stuff. I can't wait. The thing is, you'll hear me. Let's try and get this over, right? So, even though I sound a bit like a douche saying, "Oh, it's stock stuff," you know, it's stock, whatever, you know. Don't get me wrong, right? I like seeing how creative people can be with stock stuff because we've done that for like years. Now the thing is, I want to see these people go ahead. Hey, I'm not even tracking you right now. Go away. Come on there. Let's just do that just in case. Here's where you see my other arm just go flying around the back of my head. So, the thing is, like I was going to say before that distraction, was that stock builds are still good. We've been doing that for years, and I might sound like a douche repeating myself over and over again going, "Oh, it's a stock build, it's a stock build," you know. But the thing is, when the stock builds are done and people get used to the game, that's when it gets interesting. I want to see the people that are doing stock builds like this. I want to see them get into the accessories bit and see how far they'll dive, because that's when we're going to get a lot more creativity. That's what I like about this community, because you'll see a lot of people that pick up the accessory packs real fast, just immediately pump out amazing stuff like we've seen at the beginning. So I really like supporting the people that still use stock stuff when they're just getting into the game, because I want to see what they create in future. I just get excited for that. Oh, somebody made the Phoenix? Okay, so somebody made the Phoenix. It's probably the same builder, actually. They made the Phoenix in closed mode, and there's those arms. I can see your arms now, so I can see what you've used, and I know what you've used now, so I can make mine better. Not so sure about those shields on the back, but it's a good representation of it. They've clearly used stock stuff. Like my unicorn at the moment, I'm trying to do it in destroy mode, which is a bit harder, especially if you try and do all the open panels in the right areas. Yeah, that's a really cool representation of the Phoenix. What is... Oh, okay, that looks like either a giant sword or a giant spear. I can't decide on which one it is because it's absolutely massive. This is another thing that I like looking at with Mass Builder, is seeing stuff like this where it is absolutely ridiculous, you know, where it's like, okay, so we have standard swords and beam sabers that you see a lot of people using, and then you have a massive weapon that literally looks like it's the size of a planet or something. No, it's so stupid, but it's funny seeing this kind of stuff. Just seeing what people will get away with, especially because of the builder's limitations being slightly extended recently. Imagine trying to build the Nightingale. I mean, with somebody showing off the Neo Zeong before, you know, it's pretty doable. What's this? Oh, this is Armored Core, I think. Hang on. Because there are a couple of builds from Armored Core. Somebody asked me a while ago, like, dude, why can't we do Armored Core in Mass Builder? And I'm basically just like, excuse me? You know, if you want to build something, then just build it, you know. Yeah, it is. It's the Moonlight from Armored Core 5 because of the rounded blade that they've used two. Here they've used two finger sections and extended them. And then I think they've used another two to make the glowing bit in the center. But yeah, that's the Moonlight blade, the most powerful beam in Armored Core, and then they've turned it into like an actual proper blade thing going on here that emits from it, rather than uh, like in Armored Core 5 where it has a giant uh, moon-shaped blade beam that comes out of it. So this builder is really interesting because they're making stuff that's slightly different to anybody else's. There's mine. There's my unicorn build. Just gonna show that off for the sake of it. So hard getting this accurate, but it's working. It's coming out. Just need to do the head part and redo the arms now that I know that there's a better way of doing the arms. That's looking good. Love the way people use these leg bits. Like I used these panels on this one for like feet and things, but clearly they've used them instead for like thigh armor and leg armor. So cool. And then they've done kind of the same with the shoulder pads, giving them more rounded shoulders and stuff. I really do like the silhouette this one has. I'm just looking at this. Even the torso is pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, there's only those two images. I'm trying to figure out what they've used for the torso here, whether it's stock or not. But that is a really nice looking build with some different shape to it. You know, with people saying it's a little bit more rounded, or rather, it's harder to do rounder stuff. Ooh, RX-78. So let's see somebody else's. Oh my god, that shield. Okay, so this shield here is. Oh, that is so good. That is better than anyone else's shields I've seen so far. So they've done this with what it looks like using maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe two of the armor parts, and what they've done is they've just flattened them out completely. They look like the ones that you use for the feet. They've flattened them out as far as they can go by the looks of it, and then put them on either side, and then done the cross here. That looks so cool. They've not done the hole in it, or tried even emulating the hole, but still good. Let's see the rest of this build, if they've got any close-ups. Okay, that beam rifle looks nice. They've got some stock stuff going on. The vents on the chest look real nice. Got any close-ups of the head unit? No, but they have got final shooting. Okay, okay. I'm gonna like that one. Gonna like a lot of these tonight. This one, if I remember rightly, is Super Robot Wars. I'm just gonna move out of the way for a moment. Hope you guys can see that. I really do like this. I love the way that people Photoshop this as well. Like they Photoshop all the stuff fighting each other. It's pretty cool. I just can't remember all the names of all the machines from Super Robot Wars. It's the original Gundam. Yeah, it's the Granddaddy Gundam. This one. Oh, I think I've seen Sean here in chat before, or at least in other people's discords. Okay, so this is having colors and elements of 6 motorsport power features for a single M.A.S.S. Okay, it kind of straight out of the gate kind of reminds me of the Master Gundam a little bit with the color scheme. Nice looking beam saber. Oh, we got an extension of the waist skirts here at the front. Can't see anything else done to that at the moment. Can't wait though. Again, can't wait to see what happens. Oh, this is Carl. I've seen Carl as well. For anyone that's watching, by the way, that either watches the stuff on a daily basis, like the streams, or has seen previous stuff, then hello, nice to see you. You're probably featured in the video. I have to talk to Carl later on because this looks really cool. Loving the shoulders on this because it's got like extra shoulder armor that goes back, but is bulky. And then got this huge ass shield here and a mace. I wish we got more screenshots of this one, but gonna like that one as well. This one by LAS, I absolutely love this. So you want female M.A.S.S suits, right? This one is nuts because it looks really damn good in terms of accuracy. It shows you, like what parts were, but this bit here, this bit looks so damn good. Like this guy, no joke, builds female M.A.S. suits better than anybody else right now. I think. I've copied some of his stuff for some of my other work in M.A.S., but it's just the whole thing of I can never get it looking as good as this right now, so I've got to I gotta work on my stuff here. Still can't work out how to do this face. Like the face here looks so damn good along with the rest of the head. I just don't know how he does it. Again, Japanese builders are absolutely insane. They seem to be able to just do things better than everybody else. I love the glowing on this. I love the way that they've got the orbit weapon things looking like birds. Again, I love creativity with those orbit weapons primarily because nobody uses them. Hardly anybody uses them. And it's just interesting seeing what people do with them when they are messed around with, you know. Because they can add to the design or the build so nicely. As I did with my crossbone full cloth. The metal build version. Loving all these glowing parts though. Even the shield. The shield kind of reminds me of the Sananju's shield with the axe bits coming off the sides. But instead this just looks like really cool decorative beam emitters. I love the way the wings on the back are glowy as well. It's so cool. I'm going to say, I'm literally going to be saying this about a lot of these builds of, oh, it's so cool, you know, this is so cool. But the thing is, I think I've already explained this, but M.A.S. on itself, well, M.A.S. on its own is really good anyway. But just seeing stuff like this and how creative it can get, you know, I'm going to be saying it's cool for a lot of this stuff because it's the first time I've seen a lot of it and it just blows a lot of stuff out of the water easily. You know, this is what I was saying before, like, once you get past the stock builds and things, and start getting into this kind of territory, this is when it gets really exciting, because it's like, okay, what are people going to do now, and how far will they go, how far will they take it, and just what will they come up with next? And there's Carl doing a video. Ooh, 0. Areas Demiurge. So this is a reference for Mega Man 0. I do like the blade though, although I think... Oh god, they've even got 0 tattooed on the arm here. That is so cool. As like a little nod. Can't wait to see what they do if they used custom stuff for this, like more custom things. Like maybe they wanted it designed like this, but it'd be cool to see how close you could actually get that as the actual 0 from the games. Of course, the Japanese are the best. They've been building Gunpla for decades. It's like second nature to them, says Trixie. I mean, you're not wrong. You really aren't wrong. Oh, there's Getter as well. A lot of people have been doing Getter Robo. No, it's like the first thing a lot of people have been doing recently. Actually looks really cool as well. Stock parts, but it's still good. It's still... That's what I was saying. It still looks like what they've clearly referenced, you know. That's good enough. And then we've got everybody posting up, you know, the updates and everything else. Ooh. Oh, wow, what? This looks... I've seen Zoids and Godzilla and stuff built before, but this looks crazy. It's like got sub-arms here? It's got 2 sub-arms, 2 normal arms, giant-ass legs. Some like pods on the back with guns coming out of them, and then little attack drone things. Yeah, this is getting a like from me because of how creative this one is. What have we got here? It's a monster that should have been made, assuming a huge boss that appears around one side. Wait, what? That's literally how it translates. But this one, I just love all these little details. It's nuts. I'd love to see this in game. No, like just get me gameplay of this. That looks so menacing there as well with the boosters. I'm assuming they've used a double backpack because of the 2 thruster jets coming out the back, but... Hello, what we got here? Mass Frame Ray Blade. This one, I love the way that they've done the colour scheme on this with it glowing. It's like purple, brown, or dark red, and then the glowing yellow with a little bit of green in here. Ah. Okay, the overall silhouette, that looks real nice. And then he's got like a one-handed dagger here that's got like energy coming out of it. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, really loving that head model. Like this head model here, that's unlike anything else I've seen primarily because of how rounded it is and how high tech it looks of sorts. It almost looks alien in design because of how smooth it is. Compared to everybody else who's doing like Gundam stuff or whatever, or Super Robot Wars stuff. Mostly anyway. That just stands out a lot from the rest. I'm gonna like that. I'm loving all these rounded faces and stuff. And then they've used chrome on it as well. They've used a lot of like chrome paint to make it stand out. Love. It looks like there's a little cannon arm here as well. I'm not too sure. We've got. Let's see. Oh, this one. This one's a variant of the other one that we looked at before, but it has like land spinners on it. Pretty sure there's plenty of Macross. Yeah, there was a lot of Macross done on like day one as well. I saw a lot of people doing Macross stuff. I remember posting it up and being like, hey guys, check it out. We've got like, I think it was something like 6 to 8 different things from Macross on day one. Loving that. It's love the lengths that people will go to make stuff unique. Like, whoa. Okay, this reminds me of like a landmate from Appleseed or Ghost in the Shell or something. If it had those sub arms, it would be. Like, oh, jeez, look at the backpack. Like, I know the backpack is partially stock there, but I just love the details. They've used, like, the thruster parts, made them look as though they're active. Then they put some more on the back. Love the bulkiness, but also the shape of the armor here. Don't think I've seen anybody else do something like that. It just so reminds me of a landmate. Definitely reminds me of a landmate from Appleseed there. Wonder if anybody's going to do that. They probably will eventually. Ooh, chainsaw blade. That so reminds me of Armored Core. So they've got a rotating chainsaw blade. Well, it's not rotating, but it's supposed to emulate a chainsaw blade that's heated up. That's cool. So they've used one of the head units and squashed it in for the vent there. And then I think 1 to 2 pieces, maybe 3 there to make up the main blade bit. And then they've just used a lot of oh, I know what those are. Those are the armor parts that have like a little gap in between, but mainly they're just one flat piece with just a gap there. And they've repeated that over and over and over again to make the chainsaw blades without having to do less because of the parts limit. Okay, that's cool. Hey, there we got more of my work. There's the crossbone, the patchwork one. That was pretty fun to build that, but the vents look pretty crap on it. I'm gonna redo the vents at some point. Ooh, okay, so the War Greymon build that we saw at the beginning. Okay, this is it with the claws. Oh, come on. Can we not get a better one with the claws? Because they get cut off at the side of the screen. I love stuff like this. Love seeing it in action. I'd love to see, like that's crossing over the screen there. I'd love to see this, like more action shots from this. Kind of sad I didn't already drop on this and make my own version, but let's see, Orion. Ooh, this looks unique. They've even done the thing that I was mentioning about the lights and the head unit from before. Okay, giant knuckles. That's cool. This looks unique compared to everything else I've seen so far. The shield looks a little bit like a flower here. I'm liking that one. I'm just going to have a load of these in my likes now. Ooh, this kind of reminds me of one of the suits from IBO. So the knuckles that have... Oh, I think those are meant to be like they're like pile bunkers on the fists. It kind of looks like it. Then we got like massive armor on the legs here. Oh, and then a giant ass sword because why not? You know. Oh, I'm just, my likes are going up. My likes are going up like crazy. Hugo with pile bunkers. This one reminds me of Zone of the Enders. It's like a mix between Anubis and Jehuthi, but again, this is the same person that did the other female M.A.S.S builds that we saw before. It just looks so good. Like, seriously, there is nobody that does female M.A.S.S frames like this guy. He's just so damn good at him. Like, I want to know how he's done that face there. Seriously, that face is just like black magic to me at this point, because I don't know how he's done it. It looks like he's completely gone over the face with another part and then done the eyes as like decals or something. Oh, like a worker robot? Like a four-legged worker robot? Kamen Rider Valkyrie, but with her jackal forms as treble. Or is that what it's meant to be? Loving this one, like this worker robot here. Oh, he's got a crane? Oh my god, nope. That's going in my likes. Liked that one as well. I love the... Everybody else is building like robots built for war or whatever. And then this guy's out here building literally just a crane robot. Oh. Amongst the sea of Gundams and everything else, crane robots, cool. Oh, yes. Somebody did Temjin. Oh my god, that actually is a really good Temjin. From Vtuber. See, this is so cool. This is the kind of stuff that makes me really like M.A.S.S, you know, because like you just get stuff like this that looks so cool and comes out of nowhere, you know. Gets me super hyped for what's gonna happen in the future with like extra and better accessory packs and stuff. Oh my god, they've even managed to do the Dreamcast on the backpack there. You can just see it in the center. That is so cool. Oh, I've seen everything now. Or mostly everything. We got one that looks kind of stock there. Then we've got, what's that one? Oh, that's the Phoenix. Okay, so they've actually done the legs a little bit better. Oh, I see how they've done the arms. It kind of looks both good and bad at the same time. And I see how they've done the knees as well here. Let's like that. So they've done the knees using what looks like claw parts to fill in the details. The side they did, yeah, it's kind of similar to mine. I might have to look into this again. Try and do mine a little bit better. He's really cool. I do like that. Then we got more female M.A.S.S builds here. This looks so freaking accurate in terms of female form. Love the freaking skirt here. Look at how many parts are... How have they done that? They must have attached some to the top of the thigh, some to the front of the waist, some to the front skirts, some to the rear skirts. They probably split it out. I want to know how they do that face. Seriously, this face is black magic. Like, how the hell have they done the face mask to look like that? It's black magic, I swear. Liked. Well, I like the way they've done the shoes as well. I'm going to be looking at that for ages now, trying to figure out how they've done that. Ooh. Bulky boy, but he's got extra armor and a massive backpack here. I'm just liking every single one of these for now, because it just looks so good. Love the way they've done the torso here. It was already big, but then they've expanded it a little bit and give it like extra thrusters on the front. And the shoulders are massive. He's a bulky boy. Zoid. Here's a Zoid. Love this. Out of all of M.A.S.S Builder, I didn't think I'd get something that looks like it's out of Zoids. You know. It's doable. I just never expected this. You know, I'm looking at bipedal robots and be like, okay, this is cool. And this person's like, check out my Zoid. I wonder how that actually moves in game, to be honest, because... Hang on. So you've got the actual M.A.S.S there, but then where is it on this shot? It doesn't even look as though it's in shot here. They've clearly built everything up around the M.A.S.S, but the thing is, it's like, where the hell does the M.A.S.S end and the Zoid begin? Like, the only thing that I can make out here is the arms that are around in my mouse cursor at the moment and the torso. They've disguised the head with, like a bunch of cannons and stuff, that's fine. But then when you get to this shot, you can hardly see that. You can see like bits of the back of the knees here, but you can't see anything else. That is... Oh no, wait. You can see parts of the arm there. That is weird. That is weird but awesome at the same time. I don't know how they've done that. Then we got the same one as before. Let's see. What's this? Oh, it's Robot... Well, Mecha Godzilla. Robot Godzilla. Christ, somebody end me right now. That kind of looks like the same as the Zoid one before. Is it by? I think it's the same person. Lan says, what is that? I mean, a mecha dinosaur thing? I'm loving the way that they've made the arms, like the sub-arm looking things here out of cannon barrels. That looks so cool. Again, I have to preface this by saying I apologize for repeatedly saying it's so cool, but I am seeing a lot of this stuff like the first time. And it's just my immediate reaction is, wow, this is so awesome, you know. Because a lot of this stuff to me is like black magic, you know. Like here, that... I know the reference, it's from Digimon, I can't remember which season of Digimon. The mask is, it's too damn good. Blue Star, what's that? Blue Star PSO2. Seriously, I'm going to be liking most of their stuff because it's so damn good. I can't wait till I can actually get around to doing female builds good, because at the moment, all my female builds are crap. Compared to this, anyway. Oh, another good one. It's using the similar female build again, but... I need to know how they've done that mask. It's insane. Oh my god, somebody actually made a tank. I didn't think this was possible, but somebody actually made what looks like a tank out of armored core. What? So what they've done is, they've covered up the legs with a load of armor parts. And yeah, that makes sense. I've just never seen anybody do it. I didn't actually expect that, so... This literally looks like a build out of armored core, and it's really good. I love the way they've used, you know, for the cannons here on the backpack, what they've done there is they've used some like the missile pod things and then put barrels on the end. Thing is, those barrels look like rocket thrusters reversed on, but it still gives the right impression. They could have made those bigger. I feel like maybe a bit bigger. Just go all in on the giant ass cannons. It's like a tank. Yeah, it's meant to be. It's meant to be part mech, part tank. Ooh, oh, Exia repair too. Oh my god. That is so damn accurate. I'm not so sure about the cloak thing here, although I don't know how I would have done it any better, to be honest. This is so freaking accurate. Like, I love the head unit as well. The head unit is almost spot on. Can we get it? Oh, there we go. Oh, so they've used one of the connector parts for that side of the... Oh, that is smart. I'm going to like that. Have they done that? So they've got a circle there, clearly. Another circle over the other side. I don't know what's in between. That might be just a spherical bit, and then they've gone over that with one, maybe 2 or 3 parts there. Oh, I'm going to have to go into 00 stuff now. Seriously, I'm going to have to go into 00 stuff and see if I can reproduce any of this and try and one-up them. Because that's one of the fun parts about this, primarily, is that you look at other people's builds, you get ideas, and then you try and refine your own builds. You know. Oh, that's similar to the other one from before. It's the same builder as well. It's like giant crab claw thing going on here. For anyone that's... Come on, Arms. Seriously? For anyone that's just coming in, you missed before when we saw the Neo Zeong, like at the very top of the search. It was nuts. Didn't expect the Neo Zeong in M.A.S.S Builder, although I didn't expect a tank or a Zoid either, so... Or like 50 Digimon. It's nuts. There's my crossbone, and then we got the Exia build again. Ooh, standard Exia. That looks really good. I can't wait to see if some of these builders actually come back to these builds and see if they make them any better, you know, in future. Ooh. Okay, I like the gun. Ooh, what have we got going on here? I like this design. People are quite powerful now, says Blitz. I love the gun. It kind of reminds me of a like a beam rifle or a beam pistol that you see in Gundam Wing with one of the Leos carrying. Love the rest of the design as well. Love the use of silver because obviously it's reflective, so it looks really pretty in game. But the way they've used all these armor parts to make it look a little bit spiky here and there, and then the rest is kind of looking really cool and smooth. I love the backpack as well. The way that they've done a custom backpack using the thrusters and the other bits that look a little bit like feet or shields. That's really neat, that. Okay, I see where you're going with that. I like that one. Oh, Super Robot Wars, I think, isn't it? Looking at that one. Trying to remember that one. It's so familiar. I'm trying to remember what it's from. Anybody want to chime in here that actually remembers? Because I've seen it. I just can't remember. Let's see. It doesn't say in the comments. Lasernet, that was it. God damn it. I couldn't remember on the spot. I'm like freaking out at all these other builds, and then I'm like, it's just, you know, just couldn't think of, come on, think of something, and then next minute's just like, nope, can't think of anything. Too busy being fascinated by all the awesome stuff, you know. Mind is just like going crazy right now. Wait, what? What is going on with this build? Unit 2, based on the concept of inserting the elements of a Kina into a bag. Wait, what? Don't know whether that's translated that. Oh, I see. Okay, so the idea is it's supposed to be like that, but on... I don't quite see the bird thing going on apart from the arms. But okay. See where they're going with that. Not the bird thing, the cat thing, sorry. Oh. Maybe it's because they're using the stock backpack. Be interesting to see what they can do with that in future. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Interesting custom head there. Oh, okay, so that's a different build because it looks more sleek. I love the knees here. It's sleek, it's unique, it looks like an aircraft. It has an aircraft on the back of it, basically, by the looks of it. Reminds me of something off Muv-Luv. The lengths people will go to hide the damn skirts. You don't want to... The thing is, like, some designs, it's alright to show the inner frame, and on other ones, it's like, nah, you want to keep it away. Somebody's... Right, okay, I think I might have just gotten an idea for my own way of... I think I know how PSO2's done that face mask from before, but I'm not totally gonna stalk their Twitter as well, just to see if I can find out, but... This is that one that we looked at before, the alien-looking thing. With the floating arms that look like guns. That looks so cool. I love the face model here just because of how cool it looks. Reminds me of, again, out of something from Armored Core or whatever. There we go, there's the female model that I was on about before, where you get to see it a little bit close up and with some dynamic posing. This is what I was saying, like a case of some bits here, it's okay showing off the inner frame. But yeah, this build, man, it's better than any other sort of female build I've seen so far, apart from the other one from PSO2 from before. Moody, SRW30 announced, give you any ideas for builds? To be honest, I'm swamped in like Gundam stuff, and then a couple of other ones that I'm not showing off yet, or not doing on stream because I don't feel confident enough. So when they're done, I'll give you gameplay, but until then, I'm kind of messing around. This Sinanju, man, looks so good. How have they done the legs? I love the torso, the way that they've done that. Let's... Oh, okay, so They've used shield parts for the legs in a really cool way that I like. That looks so damn good. I keep saying it looks so damn good for everything. I love the way they've used not just decals, they've actually used 3D parts for the emblem there. Okay, that's just really good. The fact the builder even managed to do that and to do the trim. Alright. Again, this looks... I like this. Kind of reminds me again of something from Armored Core, because you've got the crazy way that the build is designed and the head unit. Damn boy, he thick. Oh yeah, it's like he's crouched down with the cannon there, getting ready to snipe somebody. I do love the head unit on that though. It's completely custom by the look of it, but they've seemed to have used so many different parts on it, and then clearly used 3 of the tube bits with the glowing bit there to emulate a different head there rather than use the stock one. That is nuts. I really like that one. Really like that just for the sheer fact of they've managed to do something really, really different. Oh, there's PSO2's. Oh, there's the face modeling, and I need to figure out how he's done that face. It's black magic, I swear. I'm gonna have to look at those pictures later on and try and figure this out. Black magic. There's the Sananju again with the, oh god, with the sleeve decals, by the look of it. So that's out of maybe 3 rings, and then 2 shield bits, and then a load of decals. That is really cool, and I love the amount of detail in there. Like, so I wanted accurate, so I went all in on accuracy. There's people talking about M.A.S.S Builder. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, this looks a little bit of custom build. I can't see because of the shots aren't that good for this one, unfortunately. You know, I like trying to get invested in as many builds as possible, but I just can't see for that one. There's another one for PSO2. I'm gonna be liking all of PSO2's builds here at the moment. This is very similar to the shots that we saw before for this build, so I'm going to skip that one because we've already seen it. There's PSO2's build. Seriously, the female form there is just on point. You have to spend a lot of time looking at that to figure out how the hell he's done it. Ooh, big boy. Big boy with camo? And a pile bunker by the look of it? Oh, using Panzer armor. Okay. The chainsaw. Oh yeah, Blitz, if you didn't already see that. They did a chainsaw before. That looks like it's from Armored Core. It's pretty damn good. So what they've done is they've used one of the basic armor parts that you can find in the primitive section that has a chunk taken out of it. It's got like one piece of armor here, another piece of armor here, and then a chunk taken out the middle, and it's one entire piece that is like pretty long. So they've used that repeatedly to emulate the saw blades while not obviously going over the limit. It's really smart. There's more of the Sananju. This is actually a better image here. It's work in progress because the feet weren't done there, I don't think. At least I think so. Hard to really tell whether that's work in progress or not because of the feet. I do love the collar that they've got going on. How the hell did they do the collar? Maybe they did one of the round. Looks like they did one of the rounder sections and then just duplicated it. That looks really good. I love trying to figure this stuff out, you know. It's like with the torso here, they've clearly used one of the rounder sections, but I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's one of the stock armors, I'm not so sure. I can't place this part. I don't know whether it's custom or whether it's stock. I can't place it, but it'd be really helpful for future reference. I might have to actually have a look at the stock parts now. Because I've been straying away a lot from using stock, just for the sake of it. Maybe I can start using them again. Somebody else has done like I did in, I don't know, an RX-78 like this. Really cool, I like the effort on that one. Looks like the Kaiser chest, says Hanson. Ooh. Thank you very much for that. I might have to check that out. For anybody who didn't see Imperial Dramon before. Well, here he is again. Oh, in all his glory. We saw this one really early on in the video. So cool. Whoever made this, you know. Oh, it's Blue Star. It's Blue Star. Of course it is, you know. We've already established that Blue Star is really good at making female builds, and of course now he's making Digimon as well. Or they are, I should say. I'm automatically assuming it's a guy. I should not do that. Terrible of me. I love seeing everybody's takes on the Granddaddy, says Blitz. It is cool seeing everybody's individual builds of the Granddaddy Gundam, and oh my god. There's the Sananju with the destroyed face from when what is it, the Special Ops Echoist guy shoots a rocket at its face. That is really cool. I like that. I like that version of it, because not many people would bother to make that. It's like, we'll just do the normal Sananju, instead it's like, no, we'll just make the destroyed head version. Cyberstar Spirit Possession version, apparently. It's from Super Robot Wars, if I remember rightly. Well, it's Cybuster, sorry. It says Cyberstar here. It's Cybuster. I remember now. Because it's in OGD Inspector, the anime. I like that one. Really accurate to the source material. What have we got here? I didn't actually set myself a limit for this, so I might call it in a bit, but I'm just enjoying this at the moment. This is a completely unique build, as in, like, I've not seen anybody use stuff like this before. The head unit alone makes it really cool. If we got a close-up of the head unit? Okay, so it looks like two shields there, and then two back sections to, you know, to make it look like it's fleshed out a little bit. Oh, there we go, there we go. So we've got two shields facing each other, then we've got what looks like one armor section that they've put all the way through the head to make it fill in both sides. The same with the back of the head. That's pretty neat, that. I like that. I'm not so sure how they've done the eye, though, because it looks like it's popping out a little bit at the bottom. That's a neat backpack. Love that. Love the difference that has compared to other builds so far, you know. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, like, first impressions, the cannon thing sticking out the shoulders look really cool. They've got the scythe axe thing going on. And it is really glossy because they've used metallic dark red or pink, I think that is. What is up with that face? It looks really good, but I don't know. I'm having a hard time placing whether it's stock or not. That backpack is really cool. I'm not quite sure which one that one is. It's got 4 thrusters coming out of it. That's cool. You know what would be really cool is if they would allow us to use stock parts like that, or at least give us, you know, the extra thrusters for the back everywhere that actually worked. I was going to say use stock parts and then just make them invisible, but then it'd still be wasting things, so. Valve Rave Unit Red. Let's have a look. The Pink Grim Reaper, the actual designer calls it. Looks really cool, though. Oh. Okay, what the heck is with... It's not a... That doesn't look like a shield. Is that an orbit weapon that looks like a giant sword? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a pretty neat orbit weapon. Oh my god, it's got twin swords that are massive. I've never even bothered to consider making giant swords like this. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I've not done anything like that really requires it so far, but... That is... nuts. That design. I love the. Like, I keep joking about it, or you'll hear me joking about the black and red colour scheme. This isn't too bad, though, because the red only accents certain points. Instead, it's more just black and grey. It's cool. I love these orbit weapons. Just the use of, like, the two head armors inverted on each other. And then what looks like a missile pod across the top, and then one of the. Either one or two of the wing blade looking things going down here, and then they've got a barrel, what it looks like a barrel with another point at the end to make the little camera eye thing. That is cool. Very detailed M.A.S.S unit, that. What's going on here? Okay, so this is like a giant cannon style thing going on? The hell? What is going on here? M.A.S.S builder is good. That's the only thing this message says. It reminds me of, the Build Fighters Try, the what is it? It's the purple. It's either purple Delta or purple Yakushiki. The one that's made for one of the teams by the Mega Shiki. That was it. It reminds me of that. Really does remind me of that. It's very similar to it. I was trying to remember whether it was a freaking Shiki or not then. Again, there's Blue Star with a female Digimon build. We've liked that before, but I like it again because it's really good. There's the work in progress on that Sananju with the broken face. You can see which parts he's kind of used. I love the way he's used two pipes there for the teeth, or what looks like teeth. Really, really weird skull face thing going on. It's so cool. Clearly the builder has a lot of attention to detail. Ooh, bulky boy. With a really cool rifle that has a Gatling underneath. I'm liking the little pistol as well. It's probably like the only way you can do wield stuff like that is if you create a custom weapon, I think. How the hell have they done? Unless they've made that as part of the hand armor. I honestly can't think of how you would do that any other way. I do love the way they've used the armor to bulk out the legs and stuff here though, giving them thick thighs. Same with the torso, bulking that out to make it look as though it's got a load of muscles. And then you got vents and everything, and even the shoulders look like that. And the way they bulked out the shoulders here looks really cool. The head unit looks unique as well compared to some of the other stuff. I think it's got one of the stock faces there for the center of with the Xeon looking like mono eye, and the rest of it looks like it's all made from scratch. I say that, and then these are like the Panzer armor. That is a really, really cool build. This one looks... I was going to say this one looks stock. I was proven wrong. Okay. This is one where I'm like guessing it and going, oh, okay, this is pretty neat. And the next minute, nope. Just thought it was stock and I was proven wrong. This one, it doesn't say what it's from. It might be unique. They managed to do the face thing as well there. Oh no, they've done something slightly different. Oh, I wish the fists weren't so giant. I'd love to make Godina, but the fist weapons keep breaking my aesthetic, says Blitz. I mean, you can always try and find another way around it. I don't know how you do it, but really loving how they've used all the spiky wing elements there to really flesh that out in places. I love the torso as well. It's made up of a couple of different basic primitives there that I can just about recognize. Oh, somebody else has done the unicorn. Oh, and they've done it kind of similar with the vents open and everything. Okay, so they've used stock stuff for quite a bit of that. That's not bad though. I like that. That's pretty damn cool. Gonna like that one. There's Imperial Dramon again. Love the giant ass cannon there. There's the Neo Zeong, or at least the start of it. Somebody's doing work in progress here. So before, if you weren't around to see this, this is the beginning of it. Earlier on in the video, you get to see the actual full thing. But yeah, Neo Zeong looks really damn good on this game. Love the way they've managed to make a mobile armor like that. Imperial Dramon with Garurumon cannon or Garuru cannon, yeah. Godelius trial version, apparently this one is. Like the way that looks. Reminds me of something from Super Robot Wars. That shot there looks really nice. Just invoking those Super Robot Wars vibes. So they've got claws there that are inverted for the feet, and then they've put a lot of different parts over the top of the stock ones, because I can just about recognize the stock ones there. Because those are the rounded feet that you'd normally use for the Dom and the Zaku and stuff. Like that build, it's really cool. Oh, interesting. There's only one image of it, but it's got like that samurai-esque look going on with the leg armor. I like the eyepiece there as well. Okay, what we got here? Oh, we got something that looks a little bit like a plane. I love the use of those head parts for vents there on the legs. And they got vents on the shoulders as well, and a pile bunker on the arm. I'm glad I actually liked that, because the head unit's pretty unique because of the way that they've done it. They've got like a triangle in the center and made it glow, and then they've used a couple of shield bits here and there to make the head stand out, and then they've used the cylindrical center bits either side to really mask off the bits that would show you empty space. Reminds me of the Grand Zone. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Kind of reminds me of the Grand Zone from Super Robot Wars. Let's see. Again, color schemes making me think of something from Super Robot Wars. I like that cannon. Well, the cannon, the rifle there, it looks like a sniper. Color scheme kind of reminds me of, I think it's the X-Spine? Wait, what? The Sega? Oh, oh no, wait, no, sorry, it'll be Virtuaron. It'll be from Virtuaron if it's got Sega 09 there. I think that's from Virtuaron. Starting to think about it now, I'm like, yeah, this kind of seems familiar. I do like the head unit there. Oh, they've used again, it looks like Fort or Shield armor to really flesh that out and make it look pointy. Give me all kinds of ideas now here. Okay, that was a retweet of their own stuff. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy with beam claws. Because why not? And then, is that a different... Yeah, it is. That's a different build. So he's got this one. Or they have, sorry. The thing is, I really shouldn't do this. I keep assuming that people who are playing this are just, a male in gender. Really should not do that. That one looks really cool. I like the head on that one. The head looks totally unique because it has like a head crest at the back that looks like it's done out of like a wing or something. It's hard to place because you can't see behind it. There's only 3 shots of 3 individual mechs. That one's a bulky boy. It's got some of the stock armor on it and then placed stuff over the top to make it look even bulkier. And then a giant ass sword polearm thing going on here. Again, with that kind of like... I love it how people have started doing this. They use like the grid pattern over the top of it to make it look as though it's got that sci-fi style thing going on. That one was one that we saw before. This one, I think this one looks familiar. I'm not too sure. It's almost like a stock. Yeah, it is. It's a stock mech. But either way, it looks pretty cool. You got like the thrusters placed here a little bit. Oh, I see. So what it is it's a stock mech, but then they've placed certain things here and there from the accessories to really accent it a little bit more. I like that. That one's cool just because of the fact that they've used a lot of the original parts from M.A.S. and then only accented bits compared to everybody else that's going absolutely crazy. Can I like that one? There we go. Oh, there we go. So we built the Neo Zeong and we just give it legs for the sake of it, because why not? I suppose you could get around that. Oh my god, I figured out a way around that. You could literally just try and make the giant canister things for the legs that it has, the fuel containers, or the giant thrusters. You could do that to offset the legs, but the problem would be the running animation. Let's think. Yeah, if you would use cylindrical parts, you could try and mask that up. That would probably be doable. I actually love the way that they've got the arms here. I'm wondering whether they could actually do the other arms on the backpack as well, or whether they've... I'm wondering how they've done certain bits here, because you could easily do these shoulder bits with missile pods instead, which would allow you to do the arms on the backpack, because it looks like they've used maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts for there. And then 6, 7. And then they've done the bits with the hands there, so it might be possible. Is this some sort of like perfect Neo Zeong? Oh, I do like the way that the stock legs there don't seem out of place. Nanoa. That looks really, really good as like a work in progress anyway. And it kind of gives away how they've done the face there a tiny bit. But I don't think the face is as good as PSO2's. That looks so cool. It reminds me of something from the Brave series because of the loud colours. And the backpack is massive. Wait a minute, I just realised here. Go back. We've got like a lion going on here or something. Or even a dragon because of the way that they've done that. I did not spot that because I was busy looking at the backpack and everywhere else. That is... Have I liked that already? Not like that. And then we got what looks like a high school girl. Using a lot of what looks like cylindrical bits here. Okay, that's pretty cool. I need to know how they've done the faces. It's important. And then that looks like Mazinger. I could be wrong there. I think I might be. That one is giving me Daigunda vibes. This is treble. I just, out of all of them, really like that one. Seriously. It is Mazinger. I was just making sure. What's this one? We got a... Has he got like a cannon arm there? Because it looks like it. This face just so reminds me of something that would work well for a Pale Rider face, you know. The thing is, it's not too much edited from the base one by the look of it. Because that's clearly one of the stock head units, because I recognise it, I just can't remember the names. Love the way he's got like a gun arm going on here, though. I'll only go on for a little bit longer because I realise I've been at this for probably like 2 hours or something. That's a bit of stock with some fuel canisters that make it look like it's taking an idea from the Sinanju. Either way, that's really cool. I like that. I need to mess around more with that backpack because of its 4 thrusters there. Here's the Neo Zeong again. I love the way you can just see the giant top half of it. That is so cool. We've seen a lot of the Neo Zeong recently in this. What's that one? Okay, this reminds me of the Blitz or the I'm trying to think the Astray Gold Frame maybe. It's kind of channeling that sort of vibe. I say that, and then it's got like giant cannons either side. The color scheme definitely is giving off that vibe, but the weapons themselves are crazy. It's got the rifle looking things on either side, and it's got these giant cannon spear things. I'm not entirely sure what they're meant to be. I think they are meant to be cannons because of the way he's dual wielding them. Where's Waddles, man? Says Young. Hey, Young. Nice to see you there. Yeah, I'd actually like to see somebody do Waddles in this. It'd be funny. Waddles 3.0 when? I'm gonna like that one as well. We got a scythe. It was a dual-ended scythe. Oh, okay. What the? Hell Reaper Twin Dagger. So what we got here? This is... Oh, it's a work in progress. Okay. Oh, I see. You got some guy that's running around in like a cloak with a hood on it with the scythe. That's cool. I don't know whether it's actually meant to be like death or something based on the name, but what is even going on with that there? I think the UI or the image is like totally messed up. And then we're down to older stuff now. I'll finish off with this one. We got somebody made a maid. Looks pretty crazy, the face. The face looks a bit funny. Yeah, I love the use of the broom there, though. It's like a mace. And then they've done the skirt with shield bits all the way around, and then they've done the inside of the skirt with the triple ammo pack looking things going on here. That looks pretty cool. It's okay, just giant space mage, you know, just to finish off. Looks like the UI was showing a reflection. I mean, possibly. But yeah, for everybody that's just coming in, hello, welcome, and it's been interesting on this stream. You know, we've gone over how creative people can be a mass builder, and looked at a lot of builds that are way better than practically everything that I've done. You know, it's so cool seeing a lot of this stuff, and getting ideas for my own stuff as well to try and do better. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you to everybody that's left a like. I hope you've got some ideas of what you want to do in M.A.S. from this. If you've not picked it up, it's really damn good, so consider picking it up. And I'll see you for more M.A.S. stuff in the future, so until then, bye!